Check, 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 check. Audio check, audio check. About 3 or 4 minutes away from pregame. Does this have to go up? This one? Not yet.
No, not
Okay.
yet. We're on.
All right, thank you. Ladies volleyball happening on Lovington Sports YouTube, Hobbs Sports YouTube, and HobbsAmerica.com, because we are at Wildcat Gym in Lovington, but the Hobbs Lady Eagles are in the house, and both teams right now are wearing pink T-shirts. It's a pink out night, and they had a very nice presentation right before the warm-up for this game, right between the JV game and the pregame for this, and it was a very nice presentation for a very young lady who has been diagnosed with a type of cancer, leukemia, and she is the special designee for this particular pink out game, and the funds raised and the awareness is on her and childhood leukemia, and so we certainly wish her well.
Well, we certainly do, and it's something that the Lovington Lady Cat program has done every single year.
And Hobbs.
And Hobbs as well, yes, they have, and all the teams in Lee County have stepped up, and they recognize cancer survivors and folks who are battling the disease, and of course October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, so something nice that the ladies programs here in Lee County have been doing for a number of years, and great for them, and definitely hats off to them. Of course, their honoree tonight was Adelie Torres, who's just 5 years old and battling that awful, terrible disease, and she's still got a long way to go, but hopefully they'll raise a lot of funds tonight, and hopefully, being recognized. She kind of looked a little scared out there a little bit, but
well,
hopefully it'll help lift her spirits a little bit.
Pretty overwhelming, I'm sure, but certainly our best thoughts, prayers, and wishes go out to her and her family. So let's get things underway. Just before we turn the volume up here, they were playing. Let's get it started in here, and that's exactly what we want to do is get this started. And we've got a lot to talk about with these two teams coming in. I'm Dawn Morgan with TJ Miracle, by the way, and we are looking forward to a rematch of the match that started the season for both for the Lovington girls and for the Hobbs as well. This was the season opener, and it was a 3-0 sweep, but Lovington played very well against Hobbs that night, and we were excited to see how well they played at Tasker Arena. And then since then, both of these teams have had an awful lot of strong competition in their run-up toward district. So with Hobbs girls, the 5A Hobbs girls come into this 6-9 and are ranked 20th in 5A across the state in volleyball. And they are going to start district on the 17th at Roswell and will play district through November 7th. Of course, the Hobbs district includes Carlsbad, Clovis, and Roswell High. They come off of this having lost to Goddard last week 1-3, but they played incredibly well in that match against Goddard, and Goddard is very tough. In fact, we were just looking at this Lovington district, and we'll get to this in just a moment, just how strong the Lovington, the 4-4A district is. It's crazy. And it is in most sports, but particularly volleyball this year. But Hobbs took Goddard, deep into the sets. Goddard won the first set 25-16. Hobbs won the second set 25-16. Then Goddard took the next one 25-19, and then in that fourth set, Goddard won, but only 25-23. Hobbs really battled and almost, took that into 5 sets and had a real chance to win that match that night. And the whole team, what I liked seeing on that night was the whole team was on the stat sheet. I mean, everybody except 2 girls, and I think Camry Bennett did see time in the game, and I think Anaya Vaughn did as well. And every girl, every other girl was in the stats. Mitchell had an ace. Porter had a great match. He had a kill and a block. Isabella Miller had a fantastic match as well. 6 kills, a block, 2 aces. Madison Palacios with a kill, a block. Genesis Serrano with an ace, a kill. Jayla David led the stats that night. Actually, Kendall Cunningham led in kills, but they were 1A, 2A. Jayla David had 10 kills, 4 blocks on my sheet. Brianna Dunlap had 3 kills and a block. And Annette Ray had 2 kills and a block. Jalen Strickland had an excellent game as well. The libero, she had an ace, a kill, and lots of digs and a good game. Madeline Lentz had an excellent game as well. She had 3 kills and 2 aces, and she served for a lot of points for Hobbs that night. And then Kendall Cunningham had 12 kills, a couple of blocks, and 3 aces. It was really a good night for everybody. They were passing and serving well. They just had a few dips here and there, and otherwise they would have been, just really tops and would have taken them even deeper into sets and maybe won another of those sets. So it was good to see Hobbs really playing so well and across the whole team just doing a really great job that night. Love that. Now Lovington comes off they beat Eunice last week and did that. They swept them on Thursday, and in fact they have beaten Eunice twice and have beaten Ruidoso as well. Hobbs, in addition to beating Lovington in this season, has beaten Bel Air, Carlsbad, Oregon Mountain, Piedra Vista, and Farmington. Now Lovington comes in at 3-10 on the season. They're ranked 26th in 4A. Of course, their district is comprised of Artesia, Portales, Goddard, and Lovington. It's the toughest district in the state in volleyball.
Well, it certainly is. I mean, we're checking everything a little while ago, and and talking about as we get ready for district and get into playoffs, what these 2 teams are going to have to do. Lovington is definitely going to have the harder row to hoe there because. Yeah, it's a meat grinder of a district. Right now, the number 1, 2, and 4 team, and you could make an argument that it should be the 1, 2, and 3 team in Class 4A, are all in Lovington's district. That's Artesia at 1, Goddard at 2, and Portales sitting at number 4. So a very tough road for the Lovington Lady Cats. Now, on the flip side, you've got the Hobbs Lady Eagles, and every single team in that district. I think when you get down to playoff selections here in about 3 weeks, there's only one team out of this district that
That's
is going to
move
go
forward.
that more than likely,
Probably.
and it will be the district champion, because I want to say that right now, and I'd have to go back and look to double check that, Roswell High is the top ranked team in the district in the pre-district things, and I think I believe they're 16th right now in the Max Preps polls. It's 16, 18, 20, and 21.
Wow.
And Hobbs is sitting there at
Right.
20.
Okay.
So when you look at that, I want to say they're only taking 12 teams again this year. I'll have to double check that. So that means probably only the district champ out of Hobbs's district is going. So a meat grinder for Lovington in district,
Right.
and a must-win district for Hobbs.
And that just makes these non-district matches, leading up to district for both teams even more important. They're really in the final tune-up mode to really get as sharp as they can to get into district as strong as a team as they can. And it's going to be tough, but both teams want to try to play up to every opponent that they are facing, and hopefully come away with great lessons and move forward and just get better. That's what everybody wants to do. They're just trying to get better individually, get better as a team. Now, Lovington is coming off of, they should have a lot of confidence. They beat Eunice, and they were playing very well that night, and talk about some good, stats. And everybody contributed. It was good. Layla Hernandez had a good match. She was doing a lot of passing. She actually had first contact on a lot of balls, and she was doing some good passing. She managed to get a kill and a block as well. And her serving game has really improved over this last season and a half or two, and she's doing very well. Carly Greben led everybody with 8 kills in that match against Eunice last week. Myra Castro had an excellent match. She had 3 serving aces, a kill, and of course she's the setting specialist really for Lovington. Not every time, but she on most rallies she's going to get her hands on the ball on almost every exchange that the team makes. Emily Andujo also contributed big time, 4 kills and a block. Malaya Castro had an incredible match last week, 5 kills. And Shaylin Dunlap with a couple of blocks, doing some good work at the net. Carly Knapp she just had an amazing service game. She was serving so well, and Lovington was making so many points off of her serve. Plus, she had 8 aces in that match and 3 kills to go with that. And in addition, she's a libero, and she's, of course, getting her hand on the ball so many times. Carly Greben also was acting as in the back row. She was getting a lot of some digs and doing some passing. Carly Knapp, Layla Hernandez also up in that back row. And Layla has really improved in the outside hitter location as well. She's getting her hand on the ball. She had a nice kill or 2 in that match. So good work, and both of these teams coming in with some confidence after last week, and just looking to have a really good match here tonight, a friendly Lee County rivalry match. And we're going to take a break and come back and run down the rosters and continue to get you ready for the tip-off of this Hobbs-Lovington match here. Ladies volleyball starting soon on Lovington Sports YouTube, Hobbs Sports YouTube, and HobbsAmerica.com.
Attention shoppers, Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
CYA Trucking Insurance is ready to cover your assets. They specialize in commercial insurance of all types: trucking, oilfield, sand, hotshot, general liability, umbrella, workers' comp. If you own your own business or are self-employed, give Christy Barnes a call at 432-245-4292. That's 432-245-4CYA. CYA Trucking Insurance, a proud supporter of Lovington Wildcat Athletics and Academics. At Devon, they're proud to support the athletic programs of Lovington High School this season. By partnering with local schools in Lovington, Devon is making an investment in the long-term future of our communities. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership, skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From the Devon team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season, both on the field and in the classroom. Go Wildcats!
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
And welcome back to ladies volleyball at Wildcat Gym on Lovington Sports YouTube, Hobbs Sports YouTube, and HobbsAmerica.com. I'm Dawn Morgan with TJ Miracle. And Lovington does not post their player stats on online, but Hobbs does. And looking down at that, Jayla David leads the team in kills at 3.1 per set. Jayla's also got the leading hitting percentage at .253, and in total blocks, she's got 18. I don't know if that's been updated since last week. Those look familiar, so I'm really not sure if last week's match was included in that or not, but it's close to that, if not exactly. Jalen Strickland leads the team in digs at 4.6 per set, and of course is the libero. She really she does an excellent job. She's going to get her. She's going to be usually first contact on the ball and digging, passing. And it really sets a tone, because you've got to be passing well as a team, passing and serving. And if you don't have a quality touch and you don't keep your team in system from that very first touch of the ball, very first contact, then, you know, if your team is not in system, chances are you're not going to be able to survive the rally or make the point off of a longer rally. So it's so important there. Madeline Lentz is leading the team in aces, total aces at 39, and aces per set at almost 1 per set, .8. And Kendall Cunningham, I know, is very close behind Jayla David, I think, in kills. And she also has a very complete game. Kendall serves, and of course Jayla David, just monsters at the net, monsters in the best sense of the word. They are net monsters. They are just incredible. But Hobbs is really, it's not a 2-person or a 3-person or a 4-person team. They're really spreading their strength around, and they need to do that because, you know, they do have they're a younger team even at that. They've got juniors, they've got sophomores, they've only got one senior, and that's Madeline Lentz. And I'm glad to see that she's really coming into her own this season and having very strong games and getting stronger as the season goes on.
Well, she is.
She's the only senior that Hobbs will be losing at the end of this season.
Right, you know, and you mentioned that, of course, Jayla David was out with an injury earlier in the season. And, yes,
back.
she is the leading killer per set with 3.1, but, you know, Cunningham right behind her averaging 3 kills a set. Actually, on the season, Kendall has more kills, but she's got more matches, too. 155 kills for Kendall and 98, actually, for Jayla David. I would expect her to get over the century mark here today.
Yeah. And they're both 6-foot-tall girls. They're the tallest 2 girls on the team. And, you know, you can't teach height, but height doesn't necessarily mean talent. And these girls have worked and developed it, and they're very talented volleyball players.
Yes, they certainly are. And as they continue to work your way through, I mean, you mentioned Madeline Lentz. She's also their leading assist woman with 236 on the season. And she's their leading digger, if you will, with or actually second on the digs list behind Jalen Strickland, who averages 4.6 per set, 3 digs per set for Madeline Lentz. So, you know, they've got the girls that they can spread around, keep in system, and set things up to try and get to those big outside hitters in David and Cunningham. So it's going to be incumbent on the Lovington Lady Cats to try and keep it away from those two especially, and try and get Hobbs out of system, and then when they are, get especially Dunlap and Greben up in position to block and return.
Yeah. What Lovington also is going to really have to watch is the amount of free balls that they send over to Hobbs. You send a free ball over, and if you've got David and or Cunningham at the net, and even with help too, and Duho's coming on strong, for Annette Ray is coming on strong there at the net as well. I mean, she had a block.
And
a lot of the
Dunlap's
girls.
number 3 on the list in kills per set.
She has been doing really well. Her game is improving. So, you know, Lovington really needs to keep the ball in system and not send a lot of free balls over. You send a free ball over, you're going to get a spike. You're going to get your end at the net. You're going to have to deal with the blocking. Hobbs very, very strong in the blocking, and so Lovington's really got a challenge tonight. They're going to have to play up, but they've done it before. They've been improving, so we want to see a good match tonight. We're going to take a break while they do. We'll do the national anthem and the introduction of the players. We'll be back in a couple of minutes with the tip-off of ladies volleyball from Wildcat Gym on Lovington Sports YouTube, Hobbs Sports YouTube, and HobbsAmerica.com.
And Portales is proud to offer potential students the opportunity to attend ENMU tuition-free with the New Mexico Opportunity Scholarship. And now we're proud to announce the newly created Freshman Hound Housing Room Grant, which will allow students the opportunity to receive up to $3,000 per year off their housing costs when living on the ENMU campus. For more information on how ENMU is making higher education more affordable for you and your family members, visit enmu.edu. Eastern New Mexico University. Student success, that's what we're about.
Introducing a smarter, easier way to manage your Lee County Electric account. It is called Smart Hub. Now you can pay your bill anywhere, anytime, with 24-hour access to your account. It is free and simple to use. Just search for the Smart Hub app on your cell phone or device and download the free app, or go to our website at lcdcnet.com and look for the Smart Hub logo to view your account or pay your bill online. Managing your Lee County Electric account conveniently and securely with Smart Hub. Lee County Electric, owned by those we serve.
Stone Oilfield Services says many traffic fatalities may be caused by an intoxicated driver. So do yourself and your community a favor and remember the 3 C's of safety: caution, courtesy, and above all, common sense. Safe and sober driving is everyone's responsibility. That message was from Stone Oilfield Services in Lovington, a name you can trust and depend on. For quality and integrity, call 575-396-1840. From the Stone family and staff at Stone Oilfield Services.
Lovington Schools proudly supports their athletic teams and wants to encourage all teachers, students, and staff to keep pressing on. Wildcats, you are winners on and off of the court. Lovington Municipal Schools are proud of holding the utmost and highest standards. Go out there and be proud to be part of the Big Blue. For more information on what is happening now at Lovington Schools, log on to lovingtonschools.net and bet you won't be disappointed. Go Big Blue. 3 claps and a woo!
Honest, trustworthy. Man Welding gives you confidence you made the right decision. Jimmy Carter and his exceptional Man Welding team support Wildcat Athletics and the Lovington School. Man Welding is your local welding company. Big jobs or small jobs, call Man Welding 396-4540. Any welding job, any welding question, call 396-4540. Together, we'll fabricate the future. You made the right decision. You called Man Welding. Man up.
It's no secret, at some point you'll have a question or need to replace or fix something on your vehicle. Whether your vehicle is new or ancient, Lovington Auto Supply is your trusted advisor when you need dependable auto parts. Not only do they have the parts you need, they have real answers to your real automotive questions, and that help keeps your vehicle running longer and stronger. Quality parts, helpful people. Lovington Auto Supply, 217 West Avenue D in Lovington. Napa, get up and go.
Your comfort is our concern. Tech, air conditioning and heating.
Whatever temperatures this summer brings, whether you need a quick fix or an entirely new cooling system, A-Tech Air Conditioning and Heating, your Bryant dealer, will do whatever it takes for your family's comfort.
Your comfort is our concern. A-Tech Air Conditioning and Heating. Call 392-5307. A-Tech.
Lasco Construction is a proud partner in education in Lee County. Lasco Construction is your hometown construction company. Lasco Construction encourages you and business owners to support Tatum, Jow, Lovington, Eunice, and Hobbs businesses. Buy as much as you can locally, which is why Lasco Construction always supports the youth of Lee County. Lasco Construction supports you. Call 393-9161 for all your construction needs. Support your community.
We know that you want to make the most out of your time, At Lee County State Bank, we believe banking should be quick and easy. That's why we're proud to provide video banking to our customers. Save time and a trip to the bank and meet with a video banker instead. Getting started is easy. Download the LCSB Connect app, create a profile, bank from anywhere. Not a customer yet? No problem. You can use a video banking app to open an account too. Download the app today and start banking from anywhere.
Visit online lcsb.com. Lee County State Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back to ladies volleyball from Wildcat Gym. Lovington and Hobbs doing battle. Number 1 on Hobbs, Zayla Mitchell. 2, Mackenzie Porter. 3, Isabella Miller. 4, Madison Palacios. 5, Yenesis Serrano. 6, Jayla David. 7, Brianna Dunlap. 8, Annette Ray. 9, Jalen Strickland. 10, Madeline Lentz. 11, Camry Bennett. 12, Kendall Cunningham. And 13, Anaya Vaughn. For Lovington, number 1, Layla Hernandez. 2, Carly Griepin. 3, Jasmine Hernandez. 7, Hadley Pondo. 10, Myra Castro. 11, Emily Duho. That is. Number 12, Malaya Castro. 13, Shaylin Dunlap. 18, Yuri Aragon. And 33, Carly Knapp. Under head coach Rachel Faith, interim head coach. And for Hobbs, head coach Savannah Stockton, rather. Savannah Stockton, your head coach for Hobbs. And we're just about ready as the starters are out on the court receiving final instructions from the refs. We have a chief judge and a crew of 2 tonight. 1 at each side of the net. And your starters for Lovington, you've got Castro, Grieben, and Aragon at the net. And you've got Knapp, Malaya Castro, and Layla Hernandez in the back row. And for Hobbs, they will be serving first. And it's a good serve. Third contact coming. Knapp tries to send over a free ball, but they just got caught passing. It was a good serve. There had a lot of heat and spin on it, and Lovington just had a hard time getting quality touches enough and didn't get a point. So Hobbs has got the point, 1-0, and that's going to be an ace. And that is an ace from Madeline Lentz.
And
So
Lentz is the leading server for the Hobbs Lady Eagles and getting them out to an early 2-0 lead.
She definitely has quality serves. There's a lot of heat on it, kind of dies. It's and that is pushed over and kind of takes Hobbs by surprise. Maya Castro, third swing coming, and it's a big one. Layla Hernandez digs it. Knapp, second contact, and Layla Hernandez saves it. Free ball over. Big swing, coming, and it's going to end up getting it. Just came off funny. Jayla David went up for it, and it usually, she's got a sure hand and takes it over the net, either in a big swing or a little fingertip roll, and it just turned out to go into the net. So 2-1, Lovington with the serve. That was Myra Castro to do it. A free ball coming over, and it's going to go side out. So there is a point for Lovington, and it's tied up 2-2. So Myra Castro back to serve. That's a good one. Goes deep. Kendall Cunningham, first contact. Punch over. Knapp digs it, and then third contact is blocked at the net. Big one. Told you when it's coming over, Jayla David rules the center of that net, and you don't get much by her ever. So a big block and kill as she sent it just right back over. So Hobbs with a point and the serve back, and it is 3-2. 3 serving 2. It sneaks over the net. Hernandez with a good dig. Castro sets it. Hernandez pops it over. And Strickland digs it. Third contact coming. Big swing by Cunningham. Goes over. Lovington survives it. Now a push by Grieben goes out. So, good time jump over there. She just needed to send that into the center of the court and not out. But still nice work by Lovington trying to recover. 4-2 now. And another serve coming up. Ooh, a lot of heat on that. And it's just going to end up going into the net. Lovington manages to save it. And then Jayla David puts it right back over really quickly. Again, she's right there in that center of that net. And once she poked it back over, Lovington could not get quality touches. They were all out of system. And now 5-2, 5 serving 2 for Hobbs. And that goes long, side out. It's a good break for Lovington as they're going to get the point and the ball back to serve. That was Zayla Mitchell serving, and Hobbs did manage to get a point under her serve. Oh, Greben. Oh, and usually she's been serving well, and that one goes into the net. She just poked it down a little too much instead of up. And so an error on serve gives Hobbs the ball back. 6-3 now, and it is Strickland back to serve. Jump serve. It's popped right back over. The set, and a big swing by Cunningham, and the point is for Lovington. And so it hit the, it came up, hitting error violation by Hobbs. So 6-4. Now Lovington's keeping this one close. They're not only down by 2. And that is, it's probably would have gone long, but third contact coming. It's going to be a free ball over. And Lovington having a little trouble getting that. They send a free ball back. Strickland with first contact and a big, I thought it was a big swing coming. Kendall Cunningham just pushed that over softly. Now Hernandez off third contact gets it. A set and a big swing and a block at the net by Shaylin Dunlap. But, yep.
That was Andujo.
Yep, Andujo, sorry. That's number 11. And but the point is to Hobbs. So Andujo was in the right place. And so if you can get your feet to where you need to be, it gives you a better chance of hitting a quality shot and staying in system. So 7-4, big dig. Castro sets it. Knapp punches it over. Strickland with first contact. There's a set by Porter, and Lentz swings. A free ball coming over by Hernandez. Strickland, a pass up, and then, it sneaks over the net. And right there at the net, it was Andujo and Hernandez, but it came down so close to the net, they didn't have a chance to be able to get a hand underneath that. So 8-4 now. And Cunningham back to serve for Hobbs. Good serve.
So that's Porter.
Porter, rather. And Castro, Malaya, third contact. There's a set. And a swing and a kill as Cunningham just buried it back there in deep in the backcourt on the left side. So Kendall with a big swing and a spike back into the backcourt. So 9-4 now. Hobbs. And Porter serving. Greben first contact. Castro sets it. Malaya sends it over. Strickland digs it. Big swing by Lentz, and it was attempted block, but it went side out. So again, good effort by Andujo, but give the point to Hobbs, and now they've stretched the lead out 10-4. Good serve, but Greben's got it. Myra to Malaya, free ball over, set by Porter, hit over. Lovington handles it. They push it over on the second contact. Now there's a set. Layla Hernandez pushes it over. It goes long, though. Hobbs lets it go. Nobody touches it, and they score another point off of that.
It might not be a bad idea for Coach Faith to take a timeout here as Mackenzie Porter has reeled off 4 straight serves, so 5 straight points for Hobbs.
And another good serve as it goes into the net off of the hands of Malaya Castro. She was just trying to dig the serve and make a good pass up to the front, but it goes into the net. So just out of system off of that serve. Second contact, it's pushed over. A free ball for Hobbs to work with. The set, big swing coming. Ooh, a nice dig by Greben. Then Layla Hernandez pushes it over. There's a set again by Porter. Big swing by Lentz and a kill.
Her second.
Yes, and that is another point for Hobbs. 13-4 now in this first set here.
7 straight points for Hobbs.
Yeah, and all under Porter's. And Porter has an ace, but the rest of the points have come by her just from her teammates. Just good passing off of good serves. Third contact, Malaya Castro with a lot of heat on that. Man, a great dig. Over right at the net, but the point, a net violation by Hobbs. Yeah, I saw that. And so Lovington gets the point, but a nice rally. That's one of the longest rallies that we've had so far in this first set. Popped right back over. Oh, and Andujo goes up trying to just push it. Nice serve. Strickland digs it. Porter sets it. And then it's as Hobbs getting a little complacent there, I think. Nice serve. And a free ball is going to come over from Hobbs. Hobbs could do to get there in time. No way. So Lovington fighting back here, and Myra Castro, couple of points off of her serve, 15-8 here at Wildcat Gym in Lovington. A jump serve. Oh, and it goes off of the hands of Layla Hernandez. Over Porter, I believe. Tough one, a net serve. Man, she just had such a great serving game in that win over Eunice. Had
at
8
one point,
aces.
at one point served 11 straight.
Say Jayla David, I think it went for a crater in the court over there. I think she may have burned a hole in that with that. And yes, it is time for a timeout as Lovington takes it. We'll take it with them. Back with more volleyball here at on Lovington Sports YouTube, Hobbs Sports YouTube, and HobbsAmerica.com.
Devon Energy is proud to support Hobbs High School.
Dawn Morgan with TJ Miracle. Madeline Lentz back to serve again for Hobbs. And what a beautiful serve. And a couple of blocks to go with that. So make it 21-10 now. Serve. She had a nerve last time. She just wants to pull that up a little bit. She does. Takes a little heat off of it. A big swing coming and a big boom. And yes, Kendall Cunningham makes Lovington pay for a soft return on that. Goes into the net by Jalen Strickland. So 22. Ends it. Myra in front of the back row. And yeah, a violation by Lovington. And that's going to give the point to Hobbs, 25-12. So Hobbs wins the first set, 25-12. And we'll be back with second set here.
Doe from TDS. Order high-speed internet, TV, and phone and get a $500 prepaid MasterCard. Say again? New TDS customers who 30-day money-back guarantee. Internet speeds up to 1 gig available. Visit hellotds.com today. Internet speeds are up to and not guaranteed.
When living on the ENMU campus. For more information on how ENMU is making higher education more affordable for you and your family members, visit enmu.edu. Eastern New Mexico.
Basin. Divine is more than just an amazing partner in the oil field. They are committed to the youth in the Permian.
Strickland, very strong serve, and that ball comes in with a lot of heat, and it's just enough spin on that. With the heat, it makes it hard to handle, hard to serve, and hard to get quality serve to be able to pass to your team and get a point off of. That was good recovery by Lovington, a good return. The set and the swing, and it's out. As are they going to Hobbs thinks it was inbounds.
It looked inbounds for me.
It did. It looked like it was in, and then Malaya sends it over. But it's going to go out of bounds. So Hobbs with the point, 3-1 now, and it's going to be over there on the left. Another kill for Cunningham. And another good serve by Mitchell. It's coming. Nope. That one goes side out. Well, Mitchell with an error on serve. And it goes over to Hobbs. 4-2. It goes over to Lovington, that is. Hobbs leading, though, 4-2. And a serve coming. So a high floater. Third contact coming. And, man, I tell you, Jayla David just jumps up and decides to handle that one and spikes it right there in the back court. Nothing Lovington could do but maybe get out of the way. That's a smoker and a screamer coming. That's going to put Strickland back to serve for Hobbs. They lead 5-2. Then all it takes is, placing the ball where you need to put it, and that's what she did for another kill. So 6-4 now, Hobbs leaving, and it just lands between the rows and is a point for Lovington. They've shaved it down. They trailed just by 1. So give Love now. It's tied up 7-7, and Knapp back to serve. She's finding, I think, her service game. Wow, just as I said that one went long.
The announcer's curse.
Yeah, I know. Sorry about that, Carly. All right, so 8-7 now. Hobbs with the lead. They get the serve back. Jump serve. Knapp digs it, passes it, and the Castro sets it. Hernandez sends a free ball over, basically free ball, to be able to get down at that angle. So 9-7 now. Hobbs serving again, a beautiful serve. 3 aces and then an error, but Hobbs doing good work. 10-8 is your score. And Castro back to serve. The set, and then a poke over as that went just a little high. That's the trouble at the net. If you're that and you set it and you leave that much room, the opposing, if you've got a good blocker on the other side, they're going to jump up, and that's a trait. A lot of spin on that. A point. Yeah, just
Hobbs
a point.
was serving.
That's right. Hobbs was serving. And 13-10. Oh, Greben wants to lead. They won the first set. Spring ball coming over from Malaya. Myra punches it over. A set by Lentz and a big swing by Jayla David, but Castro handles it. They send it over, a little push by Jayla David, and now a push right back. Hit Greben's hands and went off back, all the way back to the back wall. So 16-10 now, off of a nice rally with some good quality touches by both teams. What a good serve. What a beautiful serve that was by Dunlap, and Lovington stays alive. That was incredible dig and recovery. And then just a quick snap over, a little misdirection there. You have a chance when you're on second contact. You get that pass, and if you look over and you can see that they're setting up defensively already. 10. Couple of points off of her serve. Now we're back out of the timeout. So Lovington gets set of that. Third contact coming. Jayla David sends that one out. Well, uncharacteristic miss, side out. So give the point to Lovington. 7 bump serve by Cole. And then Odegon jumps up and punches it way out. Andujo, rather. She punches it way long. But it goes off of her hands. 20-13. Hobbs leading. And Serrano back to serve. And Knapp, first contact, it pops over. Hobbs just sends it right back. Oh, and nice as sends one on contact, punches it in the back court, and nothing Hobbs could do. You know, you're just, when the ball is headed that, not likely to be able to get there and do anything with it, and they couldn't. 20-14, Layla Hernandez back to serve for Lovington. Nice serve. Hobbs handles it, though. Third swing coming, just barely, kind of tips it over right there in that outside hitter location on the left. Just a nice sit over right there in that outside hitter location on the left. Just a nice little soft hit down, and that was a kill for Miller. So she's had some aces and a kill. And 21-14 now. Hobbs serving. That's a good serve. That's really a very nice serve by Mackenzie Porter. As Malaya sends it over. Third contact coming, a big swing. It's blocked at the net. It's going to be the point for Lovington. It goes into the net. 22-15 here in the second set. Third contact coming. Lovington digs it. The set. Malaya Castro sends it over. Third contact coming. Big swing. And a big swing by Cunningham. It goes in the back. Attempt by Cunningham. He's going to miss the mark. So she'll come out, and to serve now is Bennett, Camry Bennett coming in. But, of course, it's going to be Knapp serving for Lovington. As 3-16, and it hit 24-16. Lovington needs to try to stave this off and try to get some points back. Knapp with the second contact, pushed over. Jayla David punches it right back. Castro pushes over. The set, the push, some misdirection there, but Lovington was ready for it. Third swing coming, Greben off of the hand of Mackenzie Porter, and the serve back. So good work there. Lovington stayed in system better than Hobbs. A good serve to the back row, kind of deep. The set, the big boom. Carly Greben digs it. Castro punches it right back. Strickland, Jayla David, man, just smoking. Actually, that wasn't Jayla, was it?
Yeah, it was.
It was Jayla. Okay. So Jayla David with it.
First American Bank believes success comes from building personal, long-lasting relationships that are built on mutual trust. We take a consultative-driven approach to get to know you and your business. We offer a wide array of banking and digital solutions, plus more than a century of local experience. So, with First American Bank as your trusted partner, when you succeed, we do too. Find out how we can get it done for you. First American Bank, local first since 1903. Member FDIC.
Your comfort is our concern. Tech, air conditioning and heating.
Whatever temperatures this summer brings, whether you need a quick fix or an entirely new cooling system.
Support you. Call 39.
Banking should be quick and easy. That's why we're proud to provide video banking to our customers. Save time and a trip to the bank and meet with a video banker instead. Getting started is easy. Download the LCSB Connect app, create a profile, bank from anywhere. Not a customer yet? No problem. You can use a video banking app to open an account too. Download the app today and start anywhere.
Visit onlinelcsb.com. Lee County State Bank, member FDIC.
I'm back to Wildcat Gym with ladies volleyball between Lovington and Hobbs, and Hobbs won the first set 25-12. The second one just ended 25-17 as Lovington making that set last a little longer, fighting back and taking it a little deeper. And they'll want to try to win this set to keep from being Hobbs. Hobbs, of course, wants to win back to serve.
It is.
And she's got 5 aces and 3 kills in this match tonight. She's having a good one. Good one from the top of the rail. And I can't see, couldn't see that, but it looked like it stayed in. So Lovington with a 2-1 lead here. Grieben back to serve in this third set. A must-win situation for Lovington. Third contact coming, and it's a big boom as that's a kill for Annette Ray. Her second hits. We are tied 2-all in the third set. Hobbs up 2-0, and they'll have the ball back to serve. So 2-2. Lovington trying to stay alive. They must win this set to stay in the match, and a good serve, but Knapp digs it. Grieben contact. It was off of the hands of Knapp. She's getting so discouraged, but she has just she's been trying to dig, and she's just having a rough game, and it's just because of the quality of the balls coming at her by Hobbs, both serves and kills. And Knapp there able to get that one, send it up spinning. Just a little pushover by up trying to kill it, but it went. And she's ready. A big serve. I think a lot of frustration in that serve, and man, it was a good one. Third contact coming. Oh, and it's going to be off the hands of Grieben way back in the back court. She was not able to get a good pass up to the front and goes out. So 5-3. But that was a good serve by Knapp. Again, a lot of heat in it. And now it'll be Hobbs' turn. Leading in this third set. They're up 2-0. And that's going to hit the top of the net. What a great recovery by Grieben. And return it. Good little rally going, but it is hit side out by Lovington. So Hobbs with the point, 6-3 now. Lovington feeling some frustration, some letdown. Knapp with a good dig. Oh, and it's just punched right back over by David. Lovington ready for it. They've done some good reactions. They've had some good reactions. And then a punch and a stab, and Knapp with a fantastic dig. Second contact coming. Oh, and it's a little bit of miscommunication there as Castro Myra. It popped up. She said it, and she said it, and she was hoping that. Third contact, a nice hit by Malaya. Big swing coming, but blocked at the net by Andujo. And a big slap, but it goes long, out of bounds.
And Lovington just a little bit flustered in this third set.
Frustrated. I think they're just a little pretty good on their game tonight. So it's been tough for them. Lovington taking a timeout. We'll take it with them and be back with more ladies volleyball from Wildcat Gym.
For their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery.
Third contact, so a nice point.
Myra will do that a lot when she sees
does.
an opening that she can just softly put one over. She often will.
Instead of setting it, that's right. Oh, but Strickland on the left side, and wow, too hot to handle. Just a big screaming stab right there in the center. And nothing Lovington could do to get quality contact and return on that. So Cunningham with yet another kill, and now she's back to serve as Hobbs leading 10-5 in this third set. A good serve, but Hernandez with first contact, and Knapp with a pass, and then it's a free ball over the set and the swing, but Grieben digs it, and the point, yep, it was a violation by Lovington on that. So the point for Hobbs. So 11-5 now. I noticed that Nia Vaughn has been in the match for a while and is up at the net in rotation right now. It's with Brianna Dunlap. And Cunningham back to serve. 11-5, Hobbs leading. A nice serve, jump serve. Pop straight up. A good dig by Knapp. A pass from Castro. Free ball over. So an ace for Malaya to go with some kills, 3 of those. And they send a free ball over. Greben, attempted kill, but Hobbs ready for it. And Hobbs is able through.
Already called
passing.
that point before it happened. Hobbs managed to save it.
So 12-9 now. Lovington, Stro, second contact. Layla Hernandez sends it over. The set, and Jayla David just jumps up and just with the heel of her hands and spinning just beyond the 10-foot line.
And didn't put a whole lot on it.
No, just enough though, and it was spinning. That really was a key. So Hobbs with the serve, and then on third contact, Greben trying to punch it into the backcourt to make a point, and it goes long. So 14-9. Hobbs leading by 5 in this last week as well, and that one goes long, and Layla Hernandez almost got a hand on that to return it and then realized it was sailing over her head and let it go. So give the point to Lovington. They're still in it, 14-10. Sorry, my score bug kind of worked, and then it just proves to be too much of a spinner, and but everybody wanted it and got a little hand on it, and unfortunately nobody could get a quality touch and get it back over the net. So 15-12 now. Lovington trailing only by 3. Hobbs wants that coming. And instead of getting it over the net, it's a little awkward, goes inlet. Now Lovington trails only by 1 now. Hobbs wants to take a timeout. Coach Stockton wants to settle the momentum of Lovington and to refocus her girls. We'll take a 30-second timeout and come back. Hobbs is leading this one, 15-14. Third set. We'll be back with more on Lovington Sports YouTube, Hobbs Sports YouTube, and Hobbs America.
For self-employed, give Christy Barnes a call at 432-245-4292. That's 432-245-4CYA. CYA Trucking Insurance, a proud supporter of Lovington Wildcat Athletics and Academics.
And welcome back to Wildcat Gym for ladies volleyball. And Lovington is serving. They trail by 1, 15-14. Jayla David with a big spike right down in the back. That's exactly what you want from first contact, the dig and the pass and the set, and then the spike and the kill. All hits the top of the net, and you just can't really predict where it's going to go. You do your best to try to return it, but 17-14 now. Hobbs stretching it out. And we talked about Myra Castro liking to, instead of setting the ball on second contact, pushing it over the net, a little misdirection. That time she's usually very sure on those. And
just a little close to the net that time.
Just a little, just went into the net. So 18-14, a good dig. And then this time Myra punches it over. A big swing by Cunningham. Big kill, a spike into the backcourt just at the feet of Malaya.
And that's her 10th kill of the match.
Yeah, that's exactly. I had her down. I had counted and put a 9 above the K right before that one, and that makes it 10. 19-14, Hobbs leading. Brianna Dunlap back to serve. Hernandez digs it. Castro sets it. Hernandez tries to send it over, but Lovington ready for it. And on third contact, Hernandez punches it over and hits it just inside. Just to the soft court back there, nothing Brianna could do. Pondo comes out and Greben comes back in. It'll be Greben to serve. She's got Myra Castro and Knapp back in the back row. Third set, Knapp with the pass. Castro sets it. Hernandez pushes it over. And then Lentz did the same thing. She's a little misdirection, as everybody expected for her on second contact to set that ball. Instead, she punched it over, and it died beyond that 10-foot line. Knapp dove for it, but could not return. 15 here. Net. So give the point and make it a point, and Knapp back to serve, and that's going to go long. And 23-17 now, as after a really good point and serve. That one was a problem for Lovington. Blocked and then sent over by Myra Castro. Big swing coming now by Kendall Cunningham. Blocked at the net. On with good quality touches. Cunningham again attempted kill, and this time third contact. Lovington survives. Long rally. Vaughn sends a free ball over. And then Malaya hits it into the net. They had blockers waiting as Palacios and Vaughn were over there and ready for Hobbs. Nice long rally, really good digs and quality contact by both teams, but it's 24-19. Brianna Dunlap, attempted kill, a good dig by Hernandez. Third contact coming by 25-17 and then 25-20. Your set scores here as Hobbs sweeps Lovington, the 5A girls over the 4A girls in this one. And we'll be back to wrap it all up here with more ladies volleyball from Wildcat Gym on Lovington Sports YouTube, Hobbs Sports YouTube, and HobbsAmerica.com.
At Devon, they're proud to support. From the Devon team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season, both on the field and in the classroom. Go Wildcats!
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
Welcome back to Wildcat Gym as ladies volleyball. We're wrapping things up here on Lovington Sports YouTube, Hobbs Sports YouTube, and HobbsAmerica.com. I'm Dawn Morgan with TJ Miracle, and Hobbs swept Lovington 3-0. They lost the first stronger as the matches wore on, and they were able to get longer rallies going and even win a couple of points off of longer rally. Errors on serve and just not enough kills, and just their serving game was a little off tonight, and they weren't passing as well as we've seen them. But again, some good stuff to commend Lovington for, but Hobbs just really playing well. And again, we had one of those matches that a lot of girls shared in the stats, but I know that David, Lentz, and Cunningham were the top killers for Hobbs, but some good serving as well. And TJ Miracle, you've got all of the stats for both teams.
Yeah, leading kill tonight goes to Kendall Cunningham. She had 10 for the Hobbs Lady Eagles. We'll start with the visiting and victorious Lady Eagles. Kendall next on the list. She had 9 kills and 2 blocks in the match. Madeline Lentz with 4 kills to go along with 5 aces. So a big night for her. Then moving on down the list, you had a couple of service aces from Mackenzie Porter. You had 3 aces and 2 kills from Isabella Miller. 2 kills for Yenesis Serrano. A kill and an ace for Brianna Dunlap. 2 kills for Annette Ray. And that is the scoring and the basic stats anyway for the Hobbs Lady Eagles. Turn to the page for the Lovington Lady Cats. Leading killer tonight was actually Myra Castro.
Yeah.
Don't see that often. She's normally the setter, but she comes in with 4 kills and a block tonight for the Lady Cats. Layla Hernandez and Carly Greben each with 3 kills. Hernandez also with an ace. Hadley Pondo checked in late in the match, and she had a block. Emily Ann
was still digging. She got a lot of digs
yes,
tonight.
She did. I don't keep the dig stats.
Right.
I can't write that fast and move cameras.
So she did. She had a lot of good first contact on that ball and a lot of digs, but it just was not to be for the Lovington Lady Cats tonight as they come in. They fell to Hobbs, the stronger teams, and learn and get stronger for their own district, which will start on October 24th. Next up for Lovington, though, is going to be at Clovis this Thursday night. We will not have that match for you, but we wish head coach Rachel Faith and the Lady Cats much luck against the other Cats in Clovis on Thursday. And then we will have more the following week. We'll be back with more coverage of Lovington volleyball. For Hobbs, they improved to 7-9 now under head coach Stockton. And next up for them, they're hosting Artesia this Thursday, and we will have that. TJ Miracle and I will be there at Tasker Arena for that match at 6 o'clock on Thursday night on Hobbs Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. So looking forward to that. So congratulations. Really good team play by Hobbs with, again, a lot of the girls in the stats, and that's always good to see. That means, they're all improving. They're playing well as a team, and they're really, they're spreading around